Hi, this is Paul Devereaux's Meditation Circle. Today we will have a meditation on how to stop being afraid and doubting. In particular, how to stop being afraid of meditation and doubting its effectiveness. Breathe slowly. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Firstly, if we are talking about the fear of a tiger breaking out of its enclosure, looking at you as voluptuously as Putin looks at Ukraine, or doubts about whether you really should agree to buy anything in the back alley of a stranger with the smile of an affectionate maniac, or even worse, with the smile of Putin, you need to do the following. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now run as fast as you can, you poor dummy. If we are talking about fears and doubts about more subtle matters, such as relationships, whether you can cope with something at work, whether you should take on some new business or not, whether you are worthy of something or not, are there life on Mars and so on, then don't run. Stop. Feel it. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Decide whether you really need this something that you are afraid of or doubt. Do you feel real desire within yourself? Is this your desire or inspired by someone else? It's normal to be afraid and doubtful. Allowing fears and doubts to paralyze yourself is bad. Bad and unworthy of someone as cool as you. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Do you doubt whether you want this or not? You think with your head and don't feel with your heart. You think about all the ways this thing could go downhill, and you will end up humiliated, broke, having provided someone with oral sex, and at the same time not receiving either oral sex or money for heroin in return. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Now imagine that all these negative outcomes do not exist, that you have signed a bulletproof contract with the universe, which provides insurance against them all. What does your heart say now? Do you want this? If there are no risks, do you really want it? Or are you just okay with getting it since there are no risks anyway? In the second case, you don't need it. And now it's no longer scary, and there is no doubt what difference does it make if something that you don't need in principle doesn't work out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. If you really want this, you feel a real desire, but at the same time you are afraid and doubtful. Remember, every year 5 or even 10 Hollywood blockbusters fail at the box office. Blockbusters that hundreds of people worked on, the greatest experts in their field, people who have other successful projects and dozens of prestigious awards behind them. And they put their films through focus groups and every other trick they could to ensure success. But the film still failed. There are no guarantees in anything in this world, ever. You will never be able to predict the outcome, but by pursuing what you really want, you are guaranteed to get proof that you have balls, or ovaries, which is no less cool. Just breathe and think that been humiliated, broke, having provided someone with oral sex, and at the same time not receiving either oral sex or money for heroin in return, but at the same time with balls or ovaries, is still better than been humiliated, broke, having provided someone with oral sex, and at the same time not receiving either oral sex or money for heroin in return, but also with no balls or ovaries. Like and subscribe to receive more wisdom and meditations, which are getting longer and longer each time.